Oh, this room. And you may be wondering, oh no, what do we do? We're gonna be a Jill sandwich. Is that water or just like weird mist? Because it never really says. I don't think it's water. Wow. Their existence is an irritation. Of course you... Ugh, come on. A Jill sandwich. And hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Zelda Ocarina Time. In the last episode, we got done with the Shadow Temple on this way. Yeah, in this episode, we're going to be already messing up. No, we're going to be making our way over to the Spirit Temple. And as you recall, we've been here a few times throughout our adventure. The Gerudo Valley. But we've never done anything story relevant here. Well, that changes today. Is this guy still missing his carpenters? You're going to the fortress, would you mind finding out what my workers are doing over there? Yes. No problemo. Yes, right off the bat, we have got stuff we can do here at night, so it's convenient that it just turned night. That wasn't even planned, that's just convenient for luck's sake. And there's also another sculptor up here. So already making that progress. Or progress. Progress. Right? Yeah, progress. I always make that mistake. At least in English. That's how you meant to say it, I'm pretty sure. Progress, yeah. Like program. Yeah. Like I said, I always make that mistake for some odd reason. Too much Americanese cartoons or something as a kid. I guess it doesn't really matter that much. Most of the people who watch these sorts of videos are American. I guess, I'd assume. Then again, most people who watch my videos aren't, because it's only like a few people that watch them, than most of the people I know. But as you'll see there's a little sweep over of this Gerudo fortress area. It's actually guarded rather heavily, and unfortunately for us, they are not going to take too kindly to strangers walking around. Well, it's really easy not to get caught. I'm just going to get caught anyway just to display. And there you go. Get in there and keep quiet. How about no, mate? Because you can just go straight out, because they didn't take our items away for some odd reason. It's because of a good overview of the area. What you want to do is just come straight into this one. You can technically just do this without getting caught. As you see, I was in walking distance of that room before. But, need to take a drink. But yeah, I was just showing off, because the odds are, on average, you get caught at least once in this area. Yes, he's one of those carpenters. I've no idea where you come from, but you must have a lot of guts to make it past all the guards around here. All of my fellow carpenters are imprisoned somewhere in here. If you can get us out of here, we will repay the favour somehow. But be careful, there's sure to be Gerudo guards somewhere around here, ... Woo! Watch out. Oh. You're only careful when she looks like she's charging up for an attack. Because if she hits you with one of those, she can, like, knock you out completely and prison you. Yes. There you go. With the big iron sword, it's relatively easy to do this. Be aware that if you get hit too many times in one of these fights, or if you get hit by one of her powerful jumping attacks, you will get caught. So you don't want to take too many hits. Yeah, it's just a single rupee inside that. I'm just getting it for the sake of it. As you'll see, this guy's very happy with your success. Did you come here to save me? Oh, that's just swell. I'm Ichiru, the carpenter. I think, if I'm not mistaken, all these carpenters are kind of named after Japanese numbers, like Ichi's 1, I'm pretty sure. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm pretty sure. I might be completely wrong on that, so. But it's a nice little gimmick if it is true. We're really interested in joining the all-female group, but they locked us up because we're men. Wow. Sexism. don't care about the Gerudo anymore. They're so rude. A band of thieves so rude. Who would have guessed? 3 of my fellows have also been captured, so please help them escape too. And then he prances away. I don't know why they gave the carpenters that walk animation in this game, but thank God they did, because it is glorious. It's fabulous is what it is. But yes, as we go through here, you'll come out to this area, and you again want to be careful because there's Gerudos just right there. Although they have about as good, vision as the Hyrulean guards, so it's not too much of an issue. And we're going to want to go straight into this door right next to us. This place can be a bit of an absolute maze, so you're going to want to be cautious. And sometimes they're actually hidden around corners. As you'll see, there's a guard over there. So you don't want to get too... Actually, if I recall, you might want to go up here. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you don't want to go up here just yet, I don't think. I don't know. Like I said, this place is an utter maze, so it's hard to tell what exactly you're supposed to be doing. Okay, what we're going to do is wait here for this. Yeah, if you hit them with arrows, they don't die, they get knocked out. It's kind of cheap. It's a lame excuse, if anything. They are temporarily knocked out, though, so you want to not dawdle. You can also kind of sneak around up here, if you want to. But we're not gonna. But yes, you want to come up here. This is where you want to go. And there's a door right here, but you don't want to go through that door. You want to jump down here and go through here. This is entirely off, memory, so I might be somewhat mistaken on these. Ideally, though, this should work. Oh, yeah, I think I'm on the right track. I normally end up getting at least some of this out of order. But yeah, here's the second guy. I have no idea where you come from. Where you come from? Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. For a second I thought that would be bad grammar. But you must have a lot of guts to make past all the guards. All my fellow carpenters have been in prisons. Wow, how do they know to say exactly the same things? We'll repay the favour, blah blah blah, we've already heard this. And then he's going to say somewhere around here, dot 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 dot. Woo! Oh! Yeah, that's the attack you want to be careful for. You take about 9 hits with the Master Sword, so about 5 hits with the big Goron Sword. Yep, bam. And there you go, small key yet again. Simple enough. And unfortunately, after this guy, you're a cute kid. Oh god. Gerudo. Now, I think that might be wrong about the whole numbering of it thing. I can't remember now. I'll put it up on screen if I was just full of... I thought there was some naming scheme behind these guys. I don't know, I might be wrong, like I said. It's just... Nintendo likes to do stuff like that normally. You can hear him plodding off in the distance. Yes, as we'll come up here. Oh god. That's a surprise. I nearly got straight caught there, so I'm going to come back through here, I think. And we're going to go this way. Oops. Oops. There we go. Headshot. But yeah, I think you can just, Oh, you can't even jump over there. I think you need to use hover boots. But as far as I recall, there's no important hidden things in here. And you can come back through here later without having to deal with the guards. So if there's collectibles to get, we can probably get them then. I'll speak of the devil. Might as well get this now. I'm right here, so I'm going to try and nab the Skulltula post-haste. As soon as I can aim at it. So that's a nice little treat for us. Now, as to which place we're supposed to go to next, that is the enigma. This is where I get lost, because this place gets very confusing very quickly. But I'm going to jump down here anyway. Shut up, Navi. Where am I now? Door. Damn it! Poo. That surprised me. I'm not gonna lie. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to cut it until I get back to there, I guess. Because if that is the right way. So, I'll see you in a bit. And we're back in here. And this time I'm waiting. This time I'm ready. Bam. But yeah, like I said, it can be a bit mean with these guards sometimes, how they can blindside you. So be careful with that. Oh, looks like we have got to another place. I'm not sure if this is in order. Oh yeah, there's no exits. This must be the last one by accident. So I've skipped around a bit. Accident. But then again, the order of these guys doesn't actually make a massive amount of difference, so you shouldn't be too worried. Yes, and this guy's just repeating what his friends have said. Again. Fun. Woo, look out. Woohoo. And luckily, for mini-bosses, these guys don't actually do a lot of damage. So you can just feel free to just aggressively attack them with no issue. Especially if you've got the big Goron sword, because you've got no shield. And you can see her just hopping up through the ceiling in the background. Whoosh, off she goes. Magic. Yes, ba-bam. Easy peasy. Yeah, I thought there was some sort of naming scheme with these guys, but I'm completely, probably wrong on that. There might be something I just thought as a kid, and it's completely not true. But yes, this must be technically the last one, even though we got him now. But there's like one more to get. I don't know how they know you saved all their other friends. Like, I have no idea how they're meant to know that, but they do know. So I guess it's just carpenters. Who knows, eh? And with us being up here, we can actually just go back up here, I think. And go through here now. And, oh yeah. Straight to the next one. Easy peasy. Looks like we didn't mess up too bad. Well, me. I didn't mess up too bad. Plenty of you people probably already know how to do this. I always get lost though, but I've actually done this in record time for me. So this is good. Somewhere around here. Ooh, watch out. Ow. The stab move can be your friend in this fight. Also the jump attack. Easy, look at that. Yeah, these people aren't too much issue as long as you don't let them smack you around. Yeah, let's just open the door. Again, he's doing his jump for joy dance. Shiro the Carpenter. Asking me, I'll tell you something interesting about the desert that I overheard the Gerudos talking about. I said in order to cross the haunted wasteland, you need the Eye of Truth. The Colossus is on the far side of the wasteland. Okay, now I'm going back to my tent near the Gerudo Valley. So drop by sometime, you may find something helpful there. Bye! Well, these guys are awfully effeminate. Oh, she could just technically lock us in here now, couldn't she? Because we're on the inside cell, she's right there. I've seen your fine work to get past the guards here. You must have good thieving skills. I used to think that all men besides the great Ganondorf were useless, but now I've seen you. I don't think so anymore. The exalted Naburu, our leader, put me in charge of this fortress. Naburu is the second in command. I'm messing up this. Second in command to the great Ganondorf, king of Gerudo thieves. Her headquarters are in the Spirit Temple, which is at the end of the desert. That seems a bit inefficient for leadership reasons. Because you have to cross the desert to get orders. Why didn't she live here? So you must want to become one of us, right? Alright then. You're in for it now. Take this with it. With it you will have free access to all the areas of the fortress. So yeah, Now the guards don't want to kill us anymore. And we get access to all of the stuff they have. Oops. What did she say? From now on, you're free to come and go as you please through the gate to the desert. You'll find the spirit temple where the exalted Naburu lives, out there in the desert. Okay, thank you. Oh, with that all done, nice and simple. Got that done surprisingly quickly. I thought this was going to be a pain in my bum. Yeah, we pop out here, and here we are. And look at this. The guards don't know nothing. I think you can still knock them out, though. Yeah. No, you can't. You can't do anything to them. They are friendly. Hey, newcomer. Thank you. Yes, we're going to come up here, because there's a couple of little items we want to get. Just real quick. Now, you'll see on the map this big, long place. This is actually a shooting gallery, which we're going to do either this episode or next. I don't know, I might cut it soon, considering we've got a decent amount done after I got the little couple of things we need to do. I didn't even read what Navi said there. But after we've got the little pickups we can get here, I think I'll end it off, and then the next episode we'll do this shooting gallery. It's not open at night, though, obviously. Most places aren't. Come over here, there's a golden skull tower waiting for us. Only at night, obviously, as most of these things are. Oops. Too far away to Z target. Oops. There we go. Did it eventually. Now there's one more thing we're going to nab before we end this off, so I'm just going to quickly cut it until we get closer to where we want to be, so I'll see you in a sec. And here we are, all the way back up here again. We like hopped up from down there, in case you're wondering. There's something I've actually wanted to do for a while, but I keep forgetting, is I'm just going to switch back to the green tunic for the sake of difference, because we've been wearing that blue tunic for like 2 temples now. I'm tired of it. But what we're going to want to do is play my favourite song, the extremely clicky buttons song. And we get the scarecrow to pop up there. And yeah, the long shot really is long. And if you come up here, we will get a wondrous gift indeed. Yep. Nearly completely done with those heart pieces. Thank the Lord. Thank the great Ganondorf for that. One last little thing I'm going to mention is if I'm just going to play the song. Make this day, because we're going to want this to be in the day in the next episode anyway. One quick thing I'm going to quickly show, but not do, because we can't, well, we can, but we can't do all of it, is the Gerudo Training Center, or whatever it's called. Ground, that's it. Gerudo Training Ground. Is the Gerudo's Training Ground? Membership card verified. That's a weird way of saying it. 1 try for 10 rupees. Now, you don't want to do this yet. Why? Well, the reward is kind of useful. Like, you remember when I said about in the boss fight with Bongo Bongo, is that there's an item you can get which actually makes the fight different and / easier? Well, you can get this in there. The downside is you need all the dungeon items in the game to be able to do that. I.e., you need to have gone, like, halfway, you need to have got the item that's in the Spirit Temple and the item in the Shadow Temple to be able to do this. So you need to have gone halfway through, like, at least both, in order to be able to complete this area. So we're going to do this area after we've done the Spirit Temple. Or at least after we've done a part of the Spirit Temple. Depends how I feel like doing things. But yeah, it's kind of a useless item, to be honest, because you get it so close to the end of the game. Unless you want a sequence break and go and do... Because you can technically get into the Spirit Temple as long as you have that Lens of Truth. So technically you can sequence break quite a lot and just skip the Shadow Temple, go to Spirit Temple first, and get just the hover boots, and then get just the item from the Spirit Temple, like come and do this and get the ice arrows, which is what you get. Which I wasn't going to say. I wasn't going to say what item you get in there, but yeah, you get the ice arrows. I think I specified it was an arrow type, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, it's the ice arrows. Basically, what you can do is, in the Bongo Bongo fight, you can freeze his hands, and it makes it quite a lot easier. Also, just in general, both all the magic arrows do more damage anyway, so it's actually quite an advantage to have. But yeah, because this you'll see, quite weirdly, is normally all these go in sequence, and then the Shadow Temple one is here. I don't know if you were meant to do the Spirit Temple first before the Shadow Temple, but regardless, it shows up here instead of here, whereas you'd expect it to go all the way around, like, clockwise. But I guess it's to indicate maybe you can just do Spirit or Shadow, like, in any order, although I've never done Spirit. I've always done Spirit last. I feel like it's fitting, because of the themes of the temple and stuff. But that's quite the outro. But yes, with all that said and done, join us in the next episode, where we will get the archery minigame over here done, and also start making our way through the desert to get to the Spirit Temple. And, until then, see ya!